What's on YouTube? I go by the name One Way Game Boomman, straight from Northside Louisiana, Westside of bro. We got worst mom ever seen on Twitch by Penguin Zero, man. Moist critical, man. I want to know what's going on. I had never seen this video. I don't even know what the context is, but I'm ready to find out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
Don't let my whimsical Gary hat deceive you. I've got no quirky intro here. There's nothing silly about this. It's actually heartbreaking. So last night, a huge streamer named Stable Ronaldo did a 10,000 plus viewer raid to a streamer with one viewer named Nitro Camden. He got extremely excited and happy, so he celebrated, which raised the decibel levels in his room to a point that his mother found unacceptable. So she marches in there on a warpath, starts like unplugging his shit, saying horrible, awful things to her son and saying like he needs to get out of her house, and then starts beating him on stream in front of everyone to see. And I mean, legitimately beating him, throwing punches to his face. There's even a point where she's like on top of him and then punching him in the face from like the side. It's unhinged. And she was talking about how she's going to call the police to have him kicked out of her house. If the police arrived, you'd be in handcuffs, you fucking moron. As you should be. Like, this is unbelievable behavior. She should be arrested 1,000%.
Literally, I've never had this much people in here before, bro. I'm just trying to like, Mama, I have 10,000 people. Why are you I have 10,000 people in here. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you taking my stuff?
Damn, man. Poor little dude, man.
I'm not doing anything. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me. Why are you taking my stuff? Mama, why are you taking my... Mama, stop. Why? Because I'm trying to stream. So you can call the police because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. I just got raided.
It's unthinkable. I don't know.
Man, it's so fucked up because I noticed that a lot of kids, or even folks around my age, just a lot of people, I ain't even gonna say kids, a lot of people are trying to become Twitch streamers. And this is the type of shit you gotta deal with staying in the household with people, bro. As fucked up as it is, bro, if you wanna chase your dreams, bro, you gotta focus on getting your financial situation right first. Because staying in a household with people that don't support you or what you trying to do, it's the worst shit ever, man.
How someone can be so cruel, just a fucking demon like this, where her son is obviously extremely happy and reiterates to her numerous times there's 10,000 people watching. That is a life-changing moment that can turn into an entire career overnight.
True statement.
And not only does she not care, disregard it, but then becomes emboldened to then beat him in front of all of those people. Like, she's got a fucking stadium watching, so then she goes and abuses her son physically in front of all of them as part of, like, her talent show or something. I don't know if she's trying to submit, like, a tape for the UFC or something for a contract, but it's actually unfathomable. How can you as a parent not have any kind of, like, appreciation or joy or enthusiasm for your child who is now having a potentially life-changing moment happening right in front of your eyes? And she...
Yeah, like, how can you not be happy for him? Like, that's gonna change both of y'all's situation if he even care about you that much. How could you be so selfish? Or how could you be so fucked up? Like, man, I know one thing, man. Everybody have ups and downs with their parents, bro. But one thing I know for sure, if I was for the score big, especially after I done already explained to my mama how the social media shit work, if I was for to tell her one day that I got 10,000 people watching me right now, she gonna support me to the fullest, she gonna support me to the maximum, and she gonna help me get to whatever destination I'm trying to get to. And I'm thankful for having a very supportive mother. You heard me? That shit important, man. It's good to have people that care about you, bro, and support your dream, because it's hard to believe in someone you ain't never seen, and people downing you around don't make it no more believable, man. So I feel this shit. This shit real.
Feels nothing but anger. Like, she is angrier than fucking Kratos battling the gods here. And she's on a warpath now, like, unplugging everything. She starts insulting him, telling him how he needs to get out, he's useless, this and that. She's a fucking evil, vile monster. She not only ruins the moment for him, turning what appears to be like an extremely happy moment in his life for something he's very passionate about with like streaming here, and now he's got like an audience all of a sudden. She not only goes in there and
you know one good thing about that's coming out of this though, he gonna go viral for this, man. He gonna go real viral for this, and they gonna support him all the way through, and he really gonna get out the situation that he in immediately, as soon as possible. Only thing about it is, stand with your mama, bro. She probably try to destroy his whole setup. Or when she starts seeing that the internet is really ridiculing her, she gonna try to apologize, or she gonna try to come on his side and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, baby. All that other bullshit. It's his choice if he forgive her though. That ain't me or your business, and nobody else on the internet business if he forgive his mama, man. Cause you know, that's still his mama at the end of the day. Not saying what she did was right by no means, but that's none of our business.
Mom's all over it. She then starts beating him.
Move!
Damn.
Go get your stuff. You gotta go. Go. Go get your stuff. Go get your clothes and stuff. Go. Go. And then go. I would hate to have to call the police on you. Go.
This
go.
is crazy.
You're done. I'm not playing this game.
They talking about he about to get bag. Real talk though. Somebody call CPS.
Out of my room. My house. Everything. This is all mine. Get out.
The fuck is wrong with her, bro? She miserable, bro. Ain't nobody putting their dick on her, bro. That's what she lacking right now. She lacking that fucking dick. Ain't nobody doing the right thing to that. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably stinky either anyway. EPU! Stinky!
Get out.
She going to jail. If she ain't already in there.
Get out of my house.
She hitting them in his face.
You're not welcomed anymore. Get out.
You're not welcome anymore?
It's extremely hard to watch. This is a violent, disgusting freak that's not fit to be called a mother. This is just deplorable. And Camden is, you know, like boxing her out to stop her from just like tearing everything apart there. And I'm really glad he did, because the stream stayed on, which means there is now evidence of these crimes, evidence of this abuse at the hands of his mom. What was an extremely joyful moment in her son's life, and what should have been a really proud moment in hers, for some reason struck a chord deep inside of her tainted soul, and it became this source of misery for her, and she decided to take it all out on her son, and like saying how he needs to get out. He was too loud. It's almost midnight. You were too loud. Get the fuck out of my house. You're useless. Starts beating him, threatening to call the police to get him out. And the whole time you can see like he's not fighting back or anything. It feels like this is probably something that's happened before. She seems extremely comfortable, not shy at all about beating her son in front of 10,000 people, by the way. So I guess this is just routine for her. She thinks it's normal or acceptable. It's not. This is inexcusable behavior here. And she should be arrested 1,000%.
That's one thing about parents and old school people that they not acquainted, they not familiar with the internet, so they be thinking you hit 10,000 people and you're like, oh, that's nothing. It's a 10,000 people behind a fucking computer screen, but that's 10,000 real people watching live, bro. So whatever you do or say, somebody out of these 10, probably a couple somebody's out of these 10,000 people is recording you live. Whatever word you say. I don't think I'll ever be interested in Twitch streaming, but not saying that I would never do it, but that's live, bro. I'd rather do pre-recorded videos, bro, because live, bro, it's dangerous, bro.
It's so sad to see.
Well, be prepared for the police to come put you out there. So you don't think your stupid ass have to get out. You're 18, dummy. You don't have to live in my house. Great, but I'm letting you know, because you're getting out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. When I wake up, you get your ass up and you're getting out.
Now she's posted up in his seat on his stream in front of 10,000 people after beating him in front of them and just treating it like it's her show now, like it's her podcast. What the fuck?
You're not gonna keep blatantly disrespecting me. I told you to lay down. This is what you do every other time. You try to act like you don't break rules, but you do this every other time. I walk past the room and I'm like, why is the light still on? I'm exercising. you should have been did that. It's bedtime. Okay, cool. You're not staying. Absolutely not.
Lay your ass down.
So she wasn't even like asleep or anything and got woken up and, you know, like groggy and a little frustrated being woken up late at night because maybe she's got work early in the morning. Not that any of that would even be excusable in any capacity whatsoever. But there's not even like a morsel of sense for why she'd be upset that he was making some noise when she's not asleep. He's 18 years old and it's not even midnight, so it's not like, you know, extraordinarily late where, you know, it's just so fucking late and you've ruined the peace and serenity and the tranquility of this household, this sacred house. Like, this is just so unhinged to me because there's even less explanation for why she's so upset in the first place.
Thanks.
So she heard a little bit of noise from his room and the lights were on. He explains to her why there was a little bit of noise, because he's just been raided. He has 10,000 viewers there. Again, a potentially life-changing moment. And she goes in there and just starts beating him up for it. And she has the gall to talk about him breaking rules for justification on why she did what she did. Well, how about laws, you fucking idiot? You broke some of those, you know. You should be arrested.
This man,
Baby, it is once I help you pack your shit because you're leaving in the morning. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
These folks on this live stream can't believe this shit.
Lay down. Lay down. All I said was, you're not going to keep blatantly disrespecting me and think you stand in this house.
What does she even do?
You bring absolutely no value to this house. You barely clean up this room. You only take out the trash when I say that it needs to be taken out. You don't do anything. Literally not. So lay down. It's still early.
Now she's preaching about how he brings no value to the house. What the fuck do you bring to the house besides an aggressive upbringing and knuckle sandwiches where you beat your children? You psycho? She keeps instructing him to lay down as he's like pleading with her to not hit him, which again tells me that this happens pretty often. This was not some like isolated incident. It sounds like that's probably how she just conducts business as usual, which is completely unacceptable. And she just keeps saying, lay down, treat him like a fucking dog. And if I'm being honest, she's extremely lucky her son is more mature than she is and has enough restraint and self-control to not just start exchanging blows with her. Because if he did fight back, boy howdy, I tell you what, his mother would not be feeling so confident. Because as she was like crawling all over him, ripping things off of his desk and punching him, she was visibly winded. Like, that took a toll on her immediately. Her cardio peters out after like 10 seconds of activity. So I don't know what exercise she's doing there, but she needs a new program because that shit ain't working at all. So she is very lucky that her son is just a good person who's not going to just be fighting his mom. But meanwhile, she's a nightmare who has no problems just clobbering her son, taking advantage of his good nature.
You should have did that hours ago. You've been at home all fucking day. Instead of playing video games. Like a fucking 40-year-old virgin in his mom's basement.
How delusional can you be? Not only is her violence sickening, but her stupidity is as well. To be calling your son, comparing him to a 40-year-old virgin playing video games in his mom's basement. Because he played video games and got a 10,000 viewer raid. So that's 10,000 people that came to his stream, which could be a life-changing career opportunity. And she's comparing these two things somehow, like he's just some kind of like, you know, loser in the dark, you know, never going to amount to anything. Even though he is telling her numerous times like how big of a deal this is, that there are 10,000 people watching him, and this is a very, very lucrative possible career now on his lap. And she's just belittling it, insulting him for it. She's so dumb. She is so fucking dumb. So she's a criminal, and she is an extremely stupid one, too. Like, what the fuck? It's unbelievable to me. I truly hope that Nitro Camden blows up from this and gets, like, an actual career and can leave his mother in the past. Just leave her in the dirt, never talk to her again. She doesn't deserve communication with him. This is unacceptable behavior across the board from her, and I really hope... I mean, this has become a huge story, so I really hope there's a lot of support and a lot of people rallying behind Nitro Camden, and I just wish him the best, and I am so sorry to see what he has to put up with his mother here. Anyway, I hope she gets arrested. I hope she goes to jail, and I hope that he has a very prosperous career as a streamer if that's what he chooses to do, or whatever path he wants to walk. I'm just wishing him the best, man. Anyway, that's really about it. So, yeah.
Oh damn! So I just pulled up Nitro Camden on YouTube, and I see that they got a couple reactions and things of that nature to this shit. Oh damn! Oh damn! He running into all type of motherfuckers. He viral as shit right now. Damn! He already blowing. They already done pray for Nitro Camden. D Green even on this shit. Well, damn. Man, thank y'all for watching, man. This is my last reaction for the night. 3 reactions in a row. And I'm a little tipsy. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's time to go nighty-night. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at BOOMANQB. And on TikTok at BOOMANQB. Same thing, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. One weekend.